Hello, my name is Dennis with RePneu Tool Supply in Owosso, Michigan, and today I'm working on a POP ProSet2500MCS unit that has come in. The customer is complaining that it's not pulling any longer. So what I will do now is disconnect it from the air, of course, for safety, but take the intensifier chamber off, remove the air piston, and reservice it, recharge it with hydraulic oil, and then we will retest it. This is a common problem. It's something that happens when you use the tool enough. It just will eventually go through a little oil. I mean, it has to be lubricated, so we don't put any air or oil in the air lines. We don't want that. We don't want, other than greasing the intensifier chamber and the O-ring here, you don't want any other oil in here. It just degrades all the seals. So what I'll do is, as you can see, the air piston is all the way up, and which is limiting its stroke. It can't pull this pulling head back. So I will remove that. And drain what little oil is left out, dirty oil, in this. And we will recharge with fresh oil. And fill it. I'll try and show you here. There is a backup ring that bring the oil level up to, if I can show you here. Anyway, there's a white backup ring that goes right in here that we fill the oil level up to that, and then we put the air piston or ram back into the ram sleeve, and we will. Let me take this off so you can see. This will help. I'm going to cycle that several times, try and get any air out of there, because air compresses and it does not help with the movement. And if you see any small air bubbles here, you can break them usually with a dental pick or a scribe. We will top this off. And it might end up slightly overcharged, but when it's all put together, we can see. One thing you want to do before putting it back together, of course, is to clean the intensifier chamber. And we'll wipe off the O-ring, and then we will re-grease with lithium grease. We will grease the intensifier chamber to help the O-ring traverse that, and we will lubricate the O-ring. And put a little on the ram itself. We'll reinsert the ram into the ram sleeve. I'd like to try and clean this up just a little bit so that we don't, down the road when it comes in, you don't suspect that there's an oil leak here if there's no oil there. So we'll reinsert this. What you can see is that I did that. It pulls the pulling head back slightly, and we will, so that's overcharging it. So we'll have to bleed some off. So what I need to do is just get a rag to absorb any oil, and take this pulling or this front end off. Hopefully we can see any movement. It may not be much, actually, because we didn't move it that far, but once the oil has stopped coming out, it will only come out so far, as long as the air is off. So, once we get that to stop, tighten the bleed screw. And we can check now we're getting full stroke. And that's the way you can recharge your ProSet2500 tool, which the ProSet1600 and the 3400 are very similar. So that is a good way to do that and get you back running. And anyway, thanks for watching.